I'm going to show you a pretty cool tutorial as well today. Um, Someone in the Premades requested how to make the headline banners with GIF, which basically it looks like this. This is my co-owner's banner headline GIF. Like my other co-owner, they have this type. So that's pretty much what I'm going to show you. So let me just go into the thing. It is a pretty old GIF that I have saved. So I know this is a new moon. But anyway, so right now what you have is your GIF, which is pretty wide compared, to the smaller sized headlines. So let's resize that first. So to me, my banners headlines are usually like 120 width. Theirs could be a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. Just don't do bigger than, let's say 150, because then it's gonna push it too much, your default image to the side. So just make sure. So for me, I always do 120. And I usually do like a 60 height. So that's, to do that. So you unclick the constraint proportions, so you have more freedom to do something exact same height. So that's 120, height 160, and that's going to fix it to that. So right now your GIF is really small, which that's what you want, and I'm going to drag it down. And right now when I do that, of course you'll see the old YouTube video that I had for that. So anyway, so what I'll do right now is drag it down a little bit, so I could push down, could push up, and then I say okay. And let me just go into that. And the background normally for, if you have on your page, some people that have their defaults next to their page, then you do the background color of that. But most people, they don't have their defaults on their page, so you can do what I'm going to do next. Again, if you have your default showing on your page, then you would do this depending what color you have your what you call it, I can't think, the background of your banners, the page color. Let's say if you have a red color, then you do that. But most of us, we only have the picture not on their page. So what we're going to do is white, because this is the color that is selected for that. So I'm going to select white, and I'm going to do a new layer, and I'm just going to color over that. Then I do the marquee back to the lower section, and I'll do the same thing, so that right now your GIF banner thing, it's only going to show that. So if you do it right, it's going to look like that. So I'm just going to stop it, and I'm going to go back to the front. Come on. Alright, there we go. And so if you want to do like a cool box, I know Jazzy, she has like her thing all the way throughout. So I usually only box in just the GIF itself, but let's just do what she just did. You know what, let me just lower that, and I'm just going to go down, and I'm just going to do the white thing again for that. And I'm just going to do basically a banner around the whole thing. Just do it kind of like hers. I like that way anyway. So what I'm going to do a new document. So it's Control N for new document. And I'm just going to drag it down, and I'm just going to do whatever size. What was this? 200, 120. Let's just do 150, and let's just do 3 of height. So right now the whole thing is selected, and let's do a blue color, a dark blue. Take your brush, and then you're going to do that, and once it's all blue, you drag it to your GIF. See how it selects it like that. If you want it smaller, you do it smaller, whatever. And then I'll drag another one to the bottom, and then I'm going to drag another one, and I'm going to go edit, transform, let's do a rotate, and then I'm going to do it like that. You know what, sorry, let's just duplicate that one because it's already that way. So, and then like that, and then once you're done with that, you get rid of that. And let's see, okay, so right now your whole thing it's going to play, and that's pretty much the whole frame of that. So let's go back to the front, to the first one, and then you can put whatever you want in here. You could put, you know, name is Paul Houghton, and just do it a little bit bigger. Oop, not that big. 14. Oh, let's try 18. And then let's say I don't have too many styles on this computer. Come on, any day. And let's just do that. I know it looks pretty weird because I'm max at 200. Let's just do that one. And then once you're happy with that, then let's say multi-para. You can put whatever you want here. I'm just thinking something basic. And Matt lowered my thing. And see what else. Let's say Twibers. If you guys hear stuff in the background, it's just my sister. Disregard it. Apologize. And let's just put exclusive frontless. And once you're happy with that, let's do something basic for the color. You know what, let's just do that one. I know it doesn't make sense, the colors, but whatever. So that's pretty much it. So when you play it, that's going to look like that. So when you save it, of course, if you want to throw like a PSD to the background of, you could do that as well, which I should show you. Go there, Photoshop. It's my ultimate favorite PSD to have. And I'm going to throw it, if you go down to your I'm going to throw it below the white stuff that I just added to, you know, and I'm just going to throw my group in there so that you see how it highlights the only the GIF selection, not above the stuff that I just added for this tutorial. So it looks like that, and then I'm just going to highlight my text, just bring it down just a little bit more like that. Then I just click enter and get rid of that. So when you save it, this is how it's going to look on your headline. And that's pretty much it, how to do a headline GIF. I hope you guys enjoy that. If you have any other suggestions or questions how to make something, just send it into the tutorial blog, and I will do my best to show you guys. Take care.